ओ शवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत नः शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीद सादनम् ॐ श्री महागणपतये नमः। सरस्वते नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्ये नमो नमः। वेद वेदांत वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इंद्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। Class or what? We will read second chapter, first mantra. Please repeat. अथ द्वितीयः प्रश्नः। अथ हैनं भार्गवो वैदर्भिः पपृच्छ भगवन् कति एव देवाः प्रजां विधारयन्ते कतर एतत् प्रकाशयन्ते कः पुनः येषां varishtha iti. So we had seen the one first prashna, and in that first prashna, 16th, first section rather, 16 mantras were there, and Prajapati upasana was the main topic, to see the world as coming from the Brahma. Inert buddhi in the world should not be there. Wherever you have inert buddhi, there bhog buddhi will be tivra. Something is inert. Something is, when you see somebody is belonging to somebody, their bhog buddhi is lesser. If some house is already belonging to somebody, then the desire to claim it is lesser. So, you remember, from Prajapati came Surya and Chandrama. Why? Because Pran and Rai came. And Pran and Rai had three meanings. One in microcosm, other is macrocosm, and third is symbolic. Symbolic meaning was the Surya and Chandrama. From Surya and Chandrama came the Samvatsar. Samvatsar means year. From Samvatsar, so Samvatsar was also called Prajapati, which we don't think. We only say Happy New Year. Batao bhai. Happy New Year. Although that is the solar New Year. So we think year Kal is something inert. But Kal itself is Prajapati or Brahma. This is where you have to shift your attention. Where what is Upanishad is coming from is this only. It is not something inert. So Kal is Prajapati. Therefore Kal is the giver of fruit, giver of good time, giver of bad time. Because same Bhagwan himself says in Gita, Kalosmi lokakshayakrit pravritta. Lokan samahartumiha pravritta rite pitvam na bhavishyanti sarve ye vastita pratyanikeshu yodha. Bhagwan says in 11th chapter, I am Kal. So, therefore, I had mentioned about Paravidya, Apara, it is a way of divinizing. So, you see everything along with its conscious infinite source and not from in its inert finite source. Then Samvatsar came, and Samvatsar had two parts, Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. And then incidental diversions were there, that one who follows the Sakam Karma, Ishtapurta Karma, he goes to Svargalok or Chandralok by the path called Dakshinayan. And one who follows Upasana along with Tapasya, Shraddha, Brahmacharya, he goes to Uttarayan. Uttarayan is also Prajapati. Don't forget, please. It is also Prajapati. That means it's a manifestation of God only. Then came Mass, the month. So everything is 2. Samvatsar is also 2. So and Pran and Rai is there. Then the, what is it called? Then Surya and Chandra is there. Then Uttarayan and Dakshinayan is there. Then Mass also should have 2. So there are Krishna Paksh and Shukla Paksh is there. So Shukla and Krishna Paksh is there. So those who do the Upasana in Shukla Paksh, you remember that? They get the fruit. When I say Shukla Paksh, it is offered action. And those who do in Upasana in Krishna Paksh means where there is a sakam but unoffered action that goes to, that is as good as doing upasana. One who do in Shukla Paksh also, if you are not offered, it is as good as Krishna Paksh. Then came the day, if you remember, then day had came. Aho ratro vai Prajapati. So day and night also came, and that also was Prajapati, if you remember. Only how many things you remember? I am tired of remembering. No, so in the daytime, energy element is more. Night time, matter element is more. Because everywhere Rai and Pran will follow. Don't forget, please. And then again incidental diversion was there. What was incidental diversion? Because in the daytime who unite with their wife, they will be losing their energy faster than in the night time. This was mentioned. And then a Prajapati Vrat was also there. Prajapati Vrat was there. Same thing is called Prajapati Vrat. Acha? I'll come. And therefore I mentioned 5-6 purposes of marriage. When you keep those purposes of marriage and then create the child, that is called Prajapati Vrat. Simply creating the child is not Prajapati Vrat. With these conditions in the mind, it is becoming a Vrat. Vrat means where you have some bigger sankalp in your mind. When you drop the smaller sankalp and hold to bigger sankalp, that is called Prajapati Vrat. Vrat is there. Achha, I have taken a vow. What vow? To eat food today. This is not a Vrat. That already you do. What is instinctive is not Vrat. What is inspirational is called Vrat. You have to grow from instinctive life to inspirational life, and from inspirational life to intuitive life. So there are 3 levels. Animals live at instinctive level. Great men live at, the seekers live at inspirational level, and jnanis live at intuitive level. Okay. Then Annam vai Prajapati, if you remember, Anna was mentioned. And Anna was mentioned. Now, after that, Tato Havai Tad Retaha, then seed was born. And from that, Praja came. Ab bhai, a 2 is not there in that. Only Reta is there, only the semen or the seed of your man is there. So 2 is not there, everywhere 2 were there. So Vrinda raised a question. Vrinda told him also, and to me separately, why, how come is it like that? Everywhere 2 are there, sun and moon are 2, Pran and Rai are 2, Uttara and Dakshinayan are 2, day and night are 2. Here Anna, why only? So is it not the seed of woman and man both should be there? Question is there. So Ret, Raj and Veer both should be there. अब क्या करा जाए साहब? तो है ना, इनसे भी क्वेश्चन पूछा गया, ये तो चुप ही रहे. चुप रहे रघुनाथ सकोची. तो क्या करा जाए? हाँ भाई, you should think and have some questions also. No problem. Those who think they will have some question. So answer is this. देखो, when the seed is mentioned, that means before only man would have come. So Annam vai Prajapati, from that man and woman first came. First seed of the man cannot come unless man is there. Because if you see, Bhashyakar, he writes, Tasmad Yoshati Sikta. He impregnated the woman. Now women who hear from women had come all of a sudden. Woman should be before the seed. So that seed is later on. The 2 is maintained. This 2 is maintained. You mean to say the man is energy pradhan and woman is matter pradhan, Swami ji? You mean to say like that? You mean to say man has more energy? You don't know women work much harder than the men. The lioness work harder than the lion. Lion is lazy. I was telling one day, lion is most of the female species work more than the male species. How come this Upanishad has mentioned like that? No, therefore they did not mention this portion. This is, we are putting. No, don't take it so seriously. Now that man and woman both have matter in energy aspect, and at different time one dominates over the other. One dominates over the other. But the woman has more of matter, and therefore they are highly emotional. They have more of matter, no doubt, that's the true thing. And therefore their emotions dominate over intellect. Manas tattva is more than buddhi tattva. Therefore Chandra upasana is for women and Surya upasana is for men. Achha, why so much of emotions are there? They cannot bring up the child. Biggest thing is that they cannot bring up the child or serve the husband. Both is required. You both required lot of emotions. And why a man has so much of energy? Because he has to go out, work a lot without getting tired. The outer world is there. So both, little strength is more in the man than the woman. Man is more physically stronger than the man and than the woman. Achha, but I can hit my husband. No, that is another man. That is another husband. That husband may be womanish. So, हाँ अरे वर्ड्स तो पूछो मत. If the woman starts speaking bitter, oh my God, she can be worse than anything. बहुत तेज बोलेगी. High, very bitter words she can speak. Not you all are satsangis, not. Gurudev used to joke that Indira Gandhi was the only man in her womanish cabinet. Because she had more energy, she had more dynamism, she had more intellect than all other ministers who were all subduing and surrendering to her. So, आप man और woman को पहले कर लो इसमें, रेता को पहले मत करना. So, between Prajapati and Tatah, there is man and woman has come from Annam. This is the solution to the question that was asked. After that, they produce the Mithunam Utpadayante. So, Tadhe, after the man and woman came, see, please note, man and woman, first man and woman have come from Sankalp. After that, it was not Sankalp. Dhyan deke sunna. And this is what happened in Brahma. Any species first has come from Sankalp. Horse and Miss Horse. So, horse, I don't know what the female horse called. So, therefore, Mare. अच्छा चलो मेयर कर लेते हैं. So, Miss Horse भी ठीक ही है. So, first time, the horse, mare / Miss Horse has come from Sankar, because first horse cannot come from the woman horse or from the female horse. That cannot. First man cannot come from woman because woman was not there. So man and woman both has to come. Okay. Now I understand that. And now after that, from Prajapati Vrat, again Swarg and Brahmalok was mentioned. So this concluded the first chapter, and I hope you have more than understood, you have divinized your vision. Now coming to the second and third question. Remember that I mentioned yesterday, second chapter is for Prana. Second prashna is for Prana Stuti. Third is for Prana Upasana. Which Prana? Well, we have heard somewhere Prana. Prana is the same Prajapati, is that Prana. So prana atta. I told you in the microcosm, pran means the enjoyer or the eater, if you remember that. In the microcosm, an example was given as that when you eat food, so there is a pran which digests that. Aham vaishvanaro bhutva praninam dehavashritaha. So pran digests the matter, that which atta. Atta means that which eats. Prajapati, it's a name of Prajapati at the microcosm only. So tasya prajapatitvam vrittatvam tasmin sharire avadharitavyam. Now what is the nature of that pran which holds all? Now from this we will relate to Prajapati. Not till now Prajapati was mentioned as a creator. Now Prajapati or the pran will be praised as a sustainer. As a sustainer. And this will be the upasana. Please don't forget, yesterday I talked about upasana. If you remember, so upasana has many purposes and you have to use your upasana to enlarge and expand your vision. In my definition of I had told yesterday that this body is not the only thing. I and my is now in the cosmic I. I am a cosmic person. Therefore, Mahatma's one definition is who is a cosmic person, who is a representation of a moving cosmos. Like the ambassador of the country is there. When the ambassador is there, he is the representation of whole country, India. And therefore, flag of India will be there. When they are signing any treaty or document, flag of India will be there. So he is representing so many crores of people. One person is representing. So whatever he will say, newspaper will not. India, we want strong ties with South Africa. So India, his name will not be written. India will be written. India observes its reservation in Kashmir. India, that will be said only by one ambassador, but it will be called as India. Although he is a simple person, but he will move as India. Similarly, the Mahatma is the one, although he is a simple person, his weight may be as my weight and your weight, but he will be a cosmic Purush, Samashti Purush. Why? Because he is representing everybody. He is representing trees also, plants also, humans also, animals also. Why? Because through his upasana, he has developed a very big thought. Remember what I am saying. Upasana is meant for making one big thought, so that you don't suffer and enjoy only because of you. You suffer and enjoy because of all, Virat, Bhagwan. So your definition of I and my is altered through upasana. There is a lateral shift in your definition of I and my. Right now, I feel I am this body, he is my father, she is my mother. We are only one family, 2 people are there, 3 are there, along with the dog. So we are one family. But when I see myself along with Samashti, so then Bandhavashu Bhaktascha. फिर क्या है? Swadeshe Bhuvanatrayam. Whole world is my own place now. Therefore, he will feel a lot for everybody. He will feel for cows also, dogs also, human beings also, downtrodden also, poor also, rich also. So his heart melts faster. Why? Because he is not meant to feel for himself only. So to create that vision, to create that bigger thought, upasana is there. Why? Because we as ego means who is suffering because of his personal sorrow and personal joy he is enjoying. He is not suffering because of something which others are also suffering from. He's suffering because he was not given due importance. He's suffering because he was not praised. He suffers from very petty issues which pertain to himself only. Therefore, a egoistic person, what he suffers, nobody else suffers from them. If you suffer by Ethiopia has poverty, therefore I am suffering. Or India lost today, then I am suffering because of that. I am very sad. I used to cry in my childhood when India used to lose in the cricket. Or the military operation was there, and our 500 soldiers died in Kargil. It's very bad. I am feeling very bad. So he is not suffering because many others are suffering on that issue. If many are suffering and you are suffering, then fine. At least I'm not justifying it. At least your suffering is better than the egoistic person's suffering. But I was insulted. I was promoted. I am richer. He is very I-oriented person. Therefore he suffered. And I was praised today. I got clapping. I got highest marks. I got the good house. This suffering and enjoyer of the ego is a poison of the spiritual life. You can never go spiritually. Because the spiritual life wants total depersonalization. And there is where I say, please do upasana. Okay, I hope you have got my point. Well, yes. Most of us suffer because of a very personal reason. It is not an impersonal reason. Supposing there is no water coming, and I am sad, why there is no water, yaar? We should get some water. Why this South Africa? Why this place doesn't have water? Let us go out, and why everybody is suffering? I'll give water to everybody. Then it is another, my room, my bathroom doesn't have water. But his also, let him not have, who cares? I should have it. I don't bother if he has or doesn't have. My bathroom has water or not. This is the main concern. I think go and ask others, they have also or not. Who cares about that? They will find you their own way. They find their own way, I'll find my own way. Ye galat hai. Therefore, when unrest was there, we distributed food to everybody here, all the houses. So there's an unrest in South Africa. So in Durban especially and Johannesburg. So there was no food, no milk. So our feeding scheme and all used to go there in a truck and distribute food to all the houses. You remember that? So from house to house, some were very happy because many old people couldn't go out. The loaf of bread was not there, or milk was not there. Daily things. Now this is where the Annapurna will come into picture. If somebody says, give us 500 people, somewhere flood is there, or somewhere fire is there, so then we will be ready for that preparation in a shortest time. Or you saw poor people. So I want we should expand our. Don't be sad because you lost. I lost doesn't matter. Others should not lose it. I gain doesn't matter. Everybody should gain it. It's not my question or I and my. It's not. I'm not living for myself. I am hungry is not a question. Why others are hungry? Okay, got my point, no? And therefore, some people suffer from cancer. You will not believe. Supposing they survive, or they say father or mother survive, so they make cancer hospital because they have seen how the cancer patient. I think Lata Mangeshkar, somebody, father was in cancer. And they had developed a cancer hospital in Pune. Somewhere like that. So this is where your personality comes. Don't be very particular about your sorrow and joy. You will never grow in life. Growth of life is not because you got credibility. Growth of life is because of you many got credibility. Growth of life is because of you many people's sorrows were gone. Even though it came to you, but doesn't mind. What is the greatness of Vivekananda Swami or our Gurudev? He made many people teachers, many respectable teachers he made. He himself was alone, but he made many people, sit on the pedestal where he was sitting. On the asana where he was sitting in Siddhbari, I also sat and gave classes. In Sandipni, I also sat there. So that was his glory. I hope you are understanding this point of upasana. So if you are sad because he said something or he took something, he said you are wrong, and I am one soul and faces. This is only saying you have not done sufficient upasana or karma yoga, and therefore you are a sufferer. You have not expanded personality. You can insult me, don't insult my teacher, don't insult my country, don't insult the ashram people. Others don't say anything to them. Me is fine, don't worry about that. But for us, others it is fine, me don't insult. It is other way around. It is other way around. Don't say anything to me, you can say to him or her. You can insult anybody, but don't say anything to me. I am very important. So there is pseudo self-importance that my body, my intellect is better. You don't forget, supposing your intellect is better, one knock is required, we can lose all memory. A person becomes a vegetable. You must have seen in your family, in your society, 10 years they are on the bed. 10 years. And we are also in the same line. So don't have abhiman of anything. If you can do some work very good, remember, what work others can do very good, you also cannot do that. Everybody has their own areas. Something I can do good, you cannot do good. Something you can do very good, I cannot do little also. Nobody can be good in all directions. So don't forget these basic principles of life. Let's now go to Bhargava Vedarbhi. He is the second. So this is the self-expansion process on there. And this way you will have a practice of expanding Ishtakar Vritti. The thought of your Ishta Devata, it helps you. I told you it is the Angi. Angi Sambandhi is there. Atahainam. This is the main thing. How it will progress, we will see in this particular Prashna. It will go slowly. It will not go all of a sudden. See how they went step by step to create whole, from Prajapati to create all beings. He didn't say from Prajapati all beings came out. It's straight away. This is the question. This is the question. How came out? You are giving the question with the same answer. So Atahainam, Atman means second. After that, all 5 students were sitting and watching and listening to what others are also asking. Not that they went away for coffee. So Atahainam. बोले हमारा तो हो गया, हम छुट्टी नहीं, तुम बैठे रहो. You listen now. You don't know that sometime others' question was my question. Sometime I couldn't ask, he could ask my question. It was relevant to me. This has happened in the Zoom call. In Zoom call, others are also watching, but they know that this question is my question also. So Bhargava means Bhrigu Gotra. Somebody's Gotra was Bhrigu or nobody's Gotra is Bhrigu? Bhrigu aapka Gotra? Nahi? Acha. So Vedarbhi. Vedarbhi means from Vidarbha Desh. Vidarbha is from Maharashtra. So he asked, to Pippalad Rishi. Who asked? Bhargava Vedar. Everybody had two names, you know. One is his own name, one depending on the family, father, Gotra. Remember that? So one is telling about his present and one is telling about the past, about his lineage. So which lineage you belong to? Like I go to somewhere, so people will not ask me who is your father. People will ask me which mission, who is your guru, kahan se hai, kis parampara se hai. So they want to know about my personality by knowing my past. And supposing you are not sannyasi, they'll say, okay, what is your name? What is your father's name? You tell your father's name. And especially in India, they want your surname. Understood, no? Didn't understand? Surname. Why? To find out who are you? Iyengar, Iyer, Brahman, Kshatri, Vaishya, Punjabi, Gujarati. Well, I'm Hira Bhai Patel. Acha, you are from Gujarat. You are trying to make it out. So, Atahainam. So actually you are trying to make out the person's, what will be his character. By to interact, you need some information, but you cannot ask everything. You can say what work you do, where you work, what is your house, but what is your nature, you cannot ask. I cannot ask, what is your nature, please tell. It is very insulting. So आप nature पता लगाते हैं इससे, from his gotra, from his lineage. I belong to that tradition. Oh, you are from Tapan Maharaj's tradition. Yes, yes. Sringeri Math. Yes, yes. Okay, okay. So you are trying to get the nature of a person. What is his opinions? What is... Then they will understand that he belongs to that Shankar Parampara is there. He must be following Shankar Bhashya. He must be following this Upanishadic line. So everything is clear. It's a chip. It tells volumes about that. It is not that. It's a very pregnant word when we say such things. Otherwise, he can't guess. Okay. So what he asked? Who asked? Bole kabandi kahte ne. That is over. This is only one name I heard. So he says Bhagwan. Only kabandi. So Bhagwan, oh God. So he asked this question. Kati, this is Katya. Kati means how many. Kati means how many. Like you have to say, how many students are there? So you have to say, Kati chhatraha santi. Kati is for how many in Sanskrit. Kati chhatraha santi. Or asan. Where there, it is asan. And are there, it is santi. Kati chhatraha, how many students are there? In Sanskrit class, Sanskrit kakshayam, kati chhatraha santi. How many rotis are there? Kati rotikaha asan or santi. So you have to say like that. ठीक है ना? So बोले 3 rotis are there. So you have to say tisra rotikaha santi. Tisra is for 3. Okay, a feminine is there. So kati devaha, kati eva devaha prajaha vidharayante. So Bhargava Vedarbi is asking this question to Pippalad ji. He is not addressing. See again, Bhagwan. Bhagwan, all 6 will use the vocative as Bhagwan because teacher is the Bhagwan. Why Bhagwan? Remember I said, it is the sankalp that you hold that I address. Remember I told, oh ma, mummy, daddy. You don't say, oh aurat, oh woman. Why? She is a woman only. But she is holding the thought of motherhood. And therefore I address her as a mother. Or I don't address my father. Hey man, please come here. You will take, oh dad, because his sankalp is dad. Although physiologically he is a man. There is no physiological daddy. There is no physiological mother. Motherness is in the heart of that. Physiologically, same akriti will be there. Okay, I understand that. Quite a point. So, kati devaha prajam vridharyante. Just a word of caution. Here praja means sharir. How many devatas are? Devatas are holding this body. Devaha. Prajamdha vidharyante, holding this. These are 3 questions. He was quite clever. He asked 3 questions in one. So, second question is, Katre etat prakashayante. He said, how many? First is this. Then he asked, how many of them are talking about their glory? Second question is there. About that all devatas, how many of them are talking about their glory? Second question. Third question, kaha punaha esham varishtham iti. Among them, who is senior most? Who is senior? Senior means best. Vartamam varishtham. Varishtham means senior or best. Acha, 3 questions are there. I hope you understood 3 questions. Don't say what is the question. Still, I mean, how many prajas are created? No, it is another question has come now. If you have forgotten, please eat almond. So, and take from Kaushki. So, kati devaha prajam vidharyante. So, how many devatas are? Now, one word of caution. Why devas are written here? Please get my point. Everybody knows that body has Panch Mahabhut. Everybody knows. 5 prana are there. And the one buddhi is there. Why devaha word is used? Just be careful. Please note one point. I had told this many times. What I told? I had mentioned that any inert thing cannot be inert because it is having a particular dharma. Like this is a dharma of this plant is there. Dharma cannot be there unless dharmi is there. If some dharmi means holder of dharma. Like in my house rule is there. In G.D. Birla's house in Calcutta, rule was there that everybody will be back by 8 o'clock in the night. Nobody will be permitted after 8 p.m. Door will be locked. And sometime, one day his son himself was outside. The door was locked. So, well, if supposing party is there, then maybe the exceptions may be there. Quite a discipline. Very disciplined house was there. So when you say something, rules are there, then you must be conscious maker of rule also. Like in the ashram is there. Acha, this is the tea time. This is the lunch time. This is the dinner time. Or this is the class. When timings are there, you have to do this way. Acha, you come to the gate. Don't cross the, what is it called, electric fencing and come. You come directly through the gate. Some rules are there. So, Bhagwan kati devaha. Why devaha is said? To tell that behind every inert thing, there has to be Dev, to hold that. This is one way to think like that. Please note, Devatas are not seen by eyes. They are not pratyaksh gocharam. Therefore, science will not accept Devatas. Science will see inert world is there. They will say sun is there, moon is there, earth is there, earth planet is there. But we will not say like that. Why? Remember that? I think 2 days back I said, if in the matter there is a movement, there is a power, yesterday only, there is a power of activity is there. Power of activity is there, that means power of sankalp, desire is there. Kriya Shakti is preceded by Sankalp Shakti. Sankalp means there is a conscious entity. And as Sankalp Shakti is there, that means before that there should be Jnana Shakti. And if Jnana Shakti is there, should be some Jeev, some Chaitanya is there. And therefore you say Prithvi Ma, Surya Bhagwan, Agni Dev, Vayu Dev. Son of Vayu Dev was Bhagwan Hanumanji. Daughter of Prithvi was Sita Ma. Acha, Jal Dev is also there. Jal Dev is also there. Varun Dev is there. Varun Dev, that is Jal, is there. Acha, Agni Dev is also there. Agni Dev is also there. Draupadi was the daughter. Agni Dev is there. Acha, Vayu Dev. Akash is there. Any son, daughter? No. So Akash Dev is there. Vayu Dev is there. No, about everything we are telling Prati, unki bhi dona chahiye. So about Akash, then Vayu, then Agni, then Jal, so Agni, then Jal, then Prithvi. So all are Devatas. They are conscious entities. Acha, I have understood. So Bhagwan kati ev devaha prajam. Don't forget, here praja word means deha, body, not beings. The praja word came in the first. Prashna is different than praja here. I told you many times, word have contextual meaning. If you remember, praja means they are beings. Praja means beings. Population, what you call. So, if you see, mithanam utpadate kaha gaya, tadyevai satyam. Prajaha prajayante. 14th mantra you see, praja word is there. There praja means beings, population. Here praja means body. Okay, I understood that. One body or many bodies? Only one body. Okay, this is the first question. So Dev word is that. Are you getting my point? Dev is there. Not Devanand, only Dev. When you write notes, as I said, write that only. So some people add something from their side. Well, how many Devanand is there? It is only Dev, not Devanand. In this body, how many Dev are holding this body? Devanand matla, वो अलग है. So भगवान कति एव देवा प्रजाम विधा. हमारे तो क्वेश्चन नहीं आता. I only think the 5 elements are there. This is a problem. You have elemental buddhi. You have jad buddhi. That earth, vayu, you don't see the conscious principle behind that. अच्छा, हाँ, सबके पीछे है. सबके पीछे भगवान है. सबके पीछे देवता है. अच्छा. And then second question, katre etat prakashyante. So how many of them talk about their glories? First is how many, answer is yet to be given. Answer is yet to come. And third is who is best and senior, most and most important among all of them. So this is the 3 questions. I hope you have understood. Understood, no? So Surya Bhagwan, Chandra Dev, Agni Dev. So let us now see what Pippalad Rishi has answered. So first and second answer. Please repeat after me. Second mantra. Tasmai sahovacha Akasho hava Eshaha Devaha Vayuragnihi Apaha Prithvi Vang Manaschakshushrottrancha Te Prakashya Abhivadanti Vayam Etad Balam Avashtabhya Vidharayamaha. Tasmai Sahovacha. He said to him. Who said to him? Bole Bhargava Vidarbhi said to Pippalad. Don't forget. So, Pippalad said to Bhargava Vidarbhi, be alert. Oh, sorry. But he, on the question who is asking, answer will be given by somebody else. Bhargava Vidarbhi, where is he talking? Already he has asked the question, answer will be given by now Pippalad Rishi. Acha, okay, I forgot that. So, so he asked the question, and what answer he gave? You asked about 3 questions, you clubbed in one. I'll answer. Let us see. आकाशो हवा एश देवः. देखो आकाश को पंचमहाभूत न बोल के देवता बोला. आकाश देवता. Akash Devata. If your Akash Devata is unhappy, you know what will happen? You will not get a proper house. Accommodation will be a problem. Achha? Haan. And Surya Devata is unhappy, then you will have bodily diseases and eyes problem. And intellectually bluntness will be there. Chandra Devata is unhappy, then you will have no love or no lover. Both problems are there. And supposing Agni Devata is unhappy, then your speech will have no tej. अच्छा हाँ एकदम कोई वैल्यू नहीं रहेगी उस आदमी की स्पीच. When you speak, nobody will listen because speech doesn't have Agni. अच्छा हाँ. All devatas are unhappy, they'll express in some way, some manner. They will have some problem. Oh, I think mine all are upset. So I cannot make everybody separately happy. It is my time. So tasmai, no, they are unhappy, happy depending on your karma. Depending on your karma, they are unhappy and happy. they have seen, and because every action they are in charge of. In the mother Prithvi Devata is there. In the Acharya Brihaspati Devata is there. In the father Brahmaji is there. So all devatas are here and there. So depending on what action you do for whom, those devatas are happy and unhappy. Tasmai Sahovacha, Pippalad ji told to Bhargava Vedarbihi, Akasho Hava Esha Deva. So Esha Deva will go with everybody. Esha Deva Vayu, Esha Deva Agni, Ek Devasha Apa. Apa means you. बोले आप ही तो हैं देवता. Apa means water. बोले एक देवता आप भी हैं. ये नहीं मतलब है. Here Apa means water. Up is नित्य बहुवचन. एक देवता आप भी हैं. Apa means water. So पृथ्वी is one more देवता. अच्छा यहाँ तक तो इजी है. अगला देखो. एश देवता वांग. वांग means organ of speech. Please note, it represents all sense organs of action. There are 5 sense organs of action. Vak, Pani, Pad, Upast. Speech is there. Pani means the hand is there. Pad means the feet is there. Payu. Payu means anus. Anus is there. And Upast means genitals are there. So there are 5 sense organs of action. So by the word Vak, all are covered. All are covered. This is to save the printing cost. So this is the Vak. Then Manaha. Man represents 4. Man, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar. Don't forget how many are there. Panch Mahabhut, 5 elements, plus 5 Jnanendriyani, 10. Plus 4. Where 4? Man, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar. Chakshu, Shrotram. They represents 5 sense organ of knowledge. Chakshu, Shrotram, Gran, ears, eyes, nose, skin and taste. These are 5 sense organ of action. So 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. How many? 19. So 19 are there who are holding. You had asked the question, how many devatas are holding? 19 are holding. So many devatas are holding. Of course. In house also so many departments are there. Electrical work is there, plumbing work is there, cement work is there, what is it called? Upholstery work is there, curtain work somebody else does, bathroom work somebody else does. Acha? Tank work, Jojo tank is there, other person does that. Tank work somebody else does. Acha? Security work somebody else does. Carpet somebody else puts. Gate person comes and puts. So lot of, although it may seem, but to make one house you need lot of things are there. Those who have made houses or they have maintained, they will understand. There are many things. Living in the house means lot of issues, and house is such a place, never it is all over. By the time this is done, another thing comes up. That is done, again it is leaking somewhere. That is there. Ashram is fine, you are unbothered, you can have nice dance, you will be relaxed because no news. So 19 are there. I hope you are clear. But very important is, lot of activities are in the body going on. Breathing is going on, digestion is going on, hairs are growing, you are growing. Child is growing. But after the child after youth, he doesn't grow. He grows horizontally. So there he is growing. Man, Buddhi, Chitta, Ahankar are there. So many different actions are going on. You eat the food, but the food has been taken to all other points of the body. It is going in the stomach, it is going in this portion, that portion. So a lot of work is going on. Very big. Body is very complicated. Whole medical science doesn't know more than 15 to 20% of the whole body. It is so complicated. And so much of work is going on. And not only body, but mind, etc. is there. Brain is there. Left side, right side. They say grey areas. Grey matter. Grey matter, they say. To grain, it's a grey matter is there. That is there. Acha, lot of work is going on. Lot of work is going on. They are all holding the body. Holding the body. Acha, very good. आपको क्या पता? You don't know how complicated body is. Can anybody make sense organ? One sense organ anybody can make. Nobody can make devatas. They cannot make external sense organ. They cannot make. देवता की तो बात ही छोड़ो. Artificial, I don't know, livers have come, or artificial, I don't know, eyes have come or not. Artificial eyes, I don't think so. A donation from eyes, those who give eye donation, they are used. But machinery, no, but the person cannot see everything. What Bhagwan has given, there is no substitute to it, no? What God has given, there is no substitute. Some people lose hair, they have a hair transplant. It's so painful process to put the hair. And natural hair is so easy. And that too doesn't grow. They have to put water every day with the hose pipe. So that is there. So what Bhagwan has given, you cannot digest if liver is not there, intestines are not there. If you have seen the stomach, you will not believe how complicated that is. How complicated the stomach is. Gastroenteritis, those who are studying, they will understand that. So long are the intestines, large, small. इतने देवता काम कर रहे हैं आपके लिए, and you don't say thank you. So therefore they get upset. So now all the devatas had a meeting. Understood? So 3 questions were there. How many devatas are there? First question. Second was there, what they told about their glories. What they told about their glories. So, and third was, who is the most important and senior most. So they had a meeting. So te prakashya abhivadanti. So they were meeting and all of them came and told about their glories. Te prakashya means glorifying, declaring, proclaiming, publicly proclaiming. So everybody is saying, Akash says, see, I give accommodation here. Akash said like that. Anand Giriji says, Akashadinam avakashat avakash dan adi rupam. It's not in your commentary. This is another commentary. Well, I want this one. First read that one. So, but I don't know alphabets properly. So, Akashadinam. Human mind is so greedy, but doesn't do any tapasya. When it comes to getting, it wants everything. When it comes to giving, it doesn't give anything. पालो जितना दोनों हाथ से घोर के पाल देने के मामले में इतने कंजूस वो होगा. You know, there was one in Punjab, there was one big criminal. She had taken crores, hundreds of crores of rupees. So how to get? And she went to some pilgrimage. You know what the police people did? Police people put one stall there. And in that stall, they put 10 rupee juice free of cost. Understood? They were distributing free of cost 10 rupee juice. Juice of 10 rupee. Just to catch her. Why? Because they were free of cost. And she had put a veil and she came, nabbed. Oh, crore, she had absconded with crores, but this way she got them. बोले तो because वो free में था, तो ले लो इसको. So first make use of that book. I also started with that book. This came later on. Okay, I'll try. But because you read, I have to see where is it. So, Akashadinam Avakash Danad. Bole, I give space to everything. Who said? Akash. Why you said, what are you talking? If I don't flow, people will ask, asthma is there. Because of me, everybody is breathing well. Morning, there's oxygen is there. Otherwise, heart won't, everybody will have COVID problem because of me is there. So Agni said, chup raho. Tum kya baat karte ho? If I don't have temperature, world will not survive. Jal said, what are you talking? If I am not there, people will become powder. Prithvi said, what are you talking? To become powder, I have to be there. ये लोग आपस में झगड़ा करेंगे. Don't forget, all are there. 5 plus 5 plus, then all sense organ of what is it called? Knowledge came. Usually a person is blind, he will fall down. Somebody said, if he is deaf, he can't hear satsang also. Achha, a person can be blind, deaf, but one sense organ is called taste. Nobody loses this. Nobody, although smell they lost, some people lost smell in COVID. Very surprising. And Shilu also doesn't have smell. Huh? Shalu doesn't have sense organ of smell. Quite peculiar. Very few people are there, they don't have sense organ of smell. If something is burning, they don't know. Or how the taste also cannot be but smell is not there. Achha, they have no problem. So that is there. All in short, they said, I am greater, I am greater. So they said, inverted comma, Vayam etad balam avashtabhya. Balam means body. Balam means body. This is not barn arrow. Well, I entered into this arrow. Balam means body here. Vidharayamaha. I have held this body. We have entered and we have held this body. So Bhashyakar writes, you can see the commentary there. Please open the book. Second mantra. And there he says, so Atmanah Mahatmyam Prakash Abhivadanti Spardhamana. They were competing. Mil gaya? Spardhamana, second. Spardhamana. Aham Sresthayai. I am bigger, I am bigger. Acha? So, like a palace is held by a lot of beams and pillars. So, Vishithili Kritya Vidharayamaha. Vispashtam Dharayamaha. I am holding. What are you talking? I am holding. Only 1 minute. Objection, sir. Why Vanam is called body? My mind is there only. So here, Bhashyakar does not say anything. Shankaracharya Bhagwan does not say a single thing. Now we have to go to Anand Giriji. Anand Giriji has written commentary on Shankaracharya. So this is the one which Anand Giriji. And on Anand Giriji, Tippani is there. Footnotes are then on his commentary. How long this will continue? As much as your diet is there to know. If you are very intelligent, you will say how this word has come, how Sanskrit is there, how Samas is there, how Sandhi is there. Nahi to sab achha hi hai. If you are not interested, everything is good. When I see Chinese, humko lagta all are same. When you don't know, no, all are same, sab ek hi lagta hai. But those who are vidwan, those who are wise, they will know depth. So some of you are like that. Therefore, I will just touch upon that topic and go ahead. What is that? He said, Bavayoho abhedat. Ba and va both are abhed. That means Banam can be read as Vanam. Like some says, in Bihar you say, I am very buried. So they worry, they will say bari. So I am very buried person, Swamiji. I am very buried from last night, I am very buried. So Va and Ba in Sanskrit, Vabayoho abhedah, Larayoho abhedah. Acha? So they say this is Vanam word. Those who just want for anybody who is interested, otherwise you relax. Then what is there? So there is one dhatu called va. Va dhatu is there. And that dhatu which is va, what it means? So it has two meaning. Vahati, that which flows, that which like the wind is there, flows. And second meaning is it destroys. I must have told. So why this body is called Valam then? Because it has a flow of bad wind, bad vayu. Therefore, one reason is called Valam. Oh, kutsitam gandham vahati iti. I told you, anything touches the body will become dirty. Their mouth, whether it is ears, whether it is eyes, whether it is nose, everywhere dirt is there. So, swang jugupsa paraira sansarga. So, you know how Shaucham is defined by Panini? No, not Panini. Patanjali. He said swang jugupsa. You develop little abhorrence to your body and others' body also. You don't want to touch anybody. Why? Because of this reason. So, kutsitam gandham vahati. It carries the bad air. Then, second meaning was destruction. Because it goes to destruction. Therefore, there is two meaning was there of the word Banam. Oh, very interesting. I am quite vidwan. Please tell all these things also. So Vayam Vayam etad Balam avashtabhya vidharyamah. When we Vedant course, there is a difference. When you go through Vedant course, we go to the nitty-gritty of each things. पता लगाओ हालत खराब हो जाती है एक एक चीज ये कैसे आया हाउ दिस इज देयर प्लीज रीड दिस भाष्य प्लीज मेक द नोट व्हाई दिस इज देयर तो पक्का मनाया जाता है ठोक ठोक के ओह अच्छा आई आल्सो वांट टू डू वेदांत कोर्स सो वयम एतद् बाणम कार्यकरण संघातम सो व्हाट इज द बॉडी complex of cause and effect. What is the cause? SB is the cause. CB and SB is the cause and GB is the effect. The another name of body is Karyakarana Sangha. Well, what is CB? Causal body. SB, subtle body. GB, gross body. Okay, I have heard these names somewhere. So, all we are saying, I am holding this body. All means 19. Don't say which 19. Already I said which 19. 5 plus 4 plus 5. 5 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. It is 19. Okay. Understood. Acha. But the answer didn't get. We didn't get the answer. We'll get the answer. Slowly we'll get the answer. Don't worry at all. And how they are, and definitely they are holding. They are not false. But what wrong they did? They thought, I am the only contributor. Please note, this is a figurative thing. Don't think such fight happened. It's a way of communication. It's a communicative way of Upanishad uses. Don't think wo pagal nahi the devata log. They were all knowing it. What is ego? Where you overestimate your contribution and underestimate others' contribution. If you are aware of others' contribution, then you will always become humble, and if somebody will praise you will feel, please don't praise me, I am not the only one. Please don't praise me, I am not only one, but I am very good singer. No, my mother allowed, my father allowed, my teacher gave me the singing capacity, all are contributors. Please don't praise me, I am not the only one. If you are little honest. Therefore, every ahankari person is highly dishonest. He'll grab he's fishing the compliment. He's grabbed the praise. He'll grab the credit. He grabbed bigness upon himself. This is a thought of the biggest sign of foolishness is ego, because you are blind to everything else. कितने लोग आपके आसपास हैं. So after that comes the प्राण. प्राण का तो नाम ही नहीं था अभी तक इसमें. उसने कुछ बात ही नहीं किया प्राण ने. अब they were all having a tussle. Then Pran came and talked in the third mantra, which we will see tomorrow. ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि